Oh shit. Hold on. Let me do this. Yo, holy shit, guys. It's time. Yes. Yes, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit. Yes, sir. We made it. We made it through till freaking May 27th. Holy shit, y'all. This is the time. This is happening. All right. Public testing build. It's happening. It says it happens at 11. I just now started a live. I gotta keep in track though on Steam, so that way. Oh shit! I should probably hop on Twitch to see when exactly they're gonna be doing it. Cause I still need to participate on that shit. Let me hop on Twitch real quick. Okay. Okay, good to know. Shit. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Just enter that. Bingo, what's his name? Holy shit, I'm surprised it still logged me in. Okay. Let's search up for Dead by Daylight. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, yes sir. Wait, hold on. How are they gonna live on it though? That's my question. Hello, Firefly. How you doing? Okay. Need to check on my Discord as well, so that way I know when people are coming and such, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna wanna join me into this big old freaking concentration. Ooh, okay. Ooh, damn. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, I'm so nervous for this, guys. Wait, hold on. How would I know when they have a Twitch channel? Hold on. Dead by Daylight Twitch. Okay, so oh my god! They're literally now live streaming about FNAF already. Oh my god. Guys, I have to show you this. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Chat. Look. There's already few of the people already doing live about Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see this one. Let's see this guy. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, I should probably done it live on Twitch too.
Who gives you wings?
Should I?
The only problem is, you know, it's probably... Oh, fuck! I didn't know the open door was there. Oh my god, that was funny. The only problem is, you know, putting people's likeness in the game and stuff like that. It's a lot of lawyer stuff. You know, I don't really know if that would happen, but...
Okay.
How much do you think the buffs could potentially push Vecna? I don't...
Yeah, I don't see people or themselves freaking showing off what they have. Let's see this one. Oh shit. There we go. Holy shit. The music. Okay, shut that off. Okay, let's see. About. Oh. Okay, nope. Yo, good to go. Schedule. Okay, let's see. The Tuesday. Okay, it doesn't happen at 10 a.m. Shit. Okay. today is the 27th. What? Why is it saying? Okay. 18 days ago. Oh, it's probably because of, Yup. Yup. They did the live stream on PAX with it, too. Dang. Yo, Chad, this has to be freaking craziest moment in the history about it. You could clearly see that people were so hyped about Five Nights at Freddy's Springtrap being collaborated with freaking Dead by Daylight game. Holy shit, it's already 10:52. Okay. Let me go ahead, check in real quick. Hold on. So I had to text my mama for a bit second, but holy shit, guys. This is happening. Shit. Oh, okay, let's go with the base cam. Oh shit. But seriously, they're now already setting up the FNAF Dead by Daylight shit. You're at home, man. Oh shit. Jesus. Jeez Louise, guys. This is freaking crazy. Oh shit. No, I do not want to open that. I wonder if you have to buy the pack. Oh my god, now they're doing live on YouTube! Okay. Okay guys, let's just get this over with. They're now live on YouTube. Yep, there it is. Featuring Five Nights at Freddy's Packed. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a packed show that includes a look at our new killer Springtrap's unique gameplay. Oh shit. Did it say it's on public testing build? If that's the case, then we're going straight to it. We're going straight to that. Like dead ass. Dead ass, bro. Yes, dude, Springtrap is actually coming into Dead by Daylight. It's literally live right now. Okay. Okay, guys. We need to hold on. I just typed in the comments. Springtrap, show us all what you got. Holy shit, look at how many people are typing. Bro, look at this. They're so hyped up for this, guys. They are super hyped. They are freaking hyped for this, bro. Dead ass. Okay, is it just me or something? Okay, that's why. Okay, there we go. Fixed it, chat. Come on, we only got more minutes left. Oh shit. I'm ready for this. Dang it, it's still not... Okay. God. This is all the DLCs I have, guys. This is... Oh, that scared the hell out of me for a second. I'm spamming 100, yo. I'm spamming 100. Now I'm just spamming hearts. Oh, shit. Spring trap. Wait, now I'm curious, guys. Should I be on the public testing build mode for you guys, or should I just watch the stream just to see how things go? Chat, let me know. Oh yeah, guys, just to let you guys know, in case you guys didn't hear any rumors and stuff, but apparently Matthew Lillard is only voicing himself as a legendary skin that they bought from the movie. PJ Haywood is the one that's voicing Springtrap, the original skin. Oh shit, hello buzz. Hello? What? $11. Just leave it as it is. Oh, it doesn't like fully come out yet, but there's this thing that's called public testing build or whatever it's called, where we go in and with the developers and test it. Yeah, and they're now doing the live stream of that, and I'm just now live streaming with them. Yeah. Huh? I've been doing it, but I had to... I'm waiting for it. We have like 1 minute left. Alrighty, I'm hyped up for this. I'm excited to see Springtrap. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I love you. Chad, we got 1 minute left. Oh shit. We got 1 minute left. Oh, it's time, okay. Oh my god. It's already 11. It's now 11. It's now 11. It's now 11 a.m. Oh shit. Guys, chat. This is happening, chat. This is happening. Oh shit. Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit. It's now 11. Okay. Alright, chat. We need to chill. Okay. Maybe I should restart. Oh. Why did it... Oh my god. Wait, should I restart my Steam? In case? Oh my god. It's 11:01. Okay. Come on. We can't fail this. We can't fail this. Come on. Behind schedule. Oh my god. they're setting this stuff up, are they? Because it's here. I got an idea. Why don't I exit out of Steam real quick? Just for now. Just for now. Until we figure something else. Until we get this. Yeah, I think they're still setting this stuff up, you guys. Oh shit!
Hey!
We're here.
God, we're back.
We're back. We're
back.
here. We're live in Montreal. We're live in our studio, in our brand new studio.
Oh
in
shit!
Montreal.
It's happening!
It is.
Oh shit!
Look at that palette.
That is a palette. That is also a coffee table.
It's got coasters.
You know, you
Dang
recognize
it.
this, but also
Still freaking.
not a picture frame. That is actually a video.
Ugh.
Frame. We're not going to make use of it today because we literally just got it installed. Streams in the future. We're going to be having a lot of fun with a lot of these. They look like static picture frames, but really excited for us to have this as a resource here in our own studio in Montreal, so we can do more stuff here, including videos that you do all the time, interviews, whatever. So yes, hello, welcome. There are a lot of you out there. Thank you for joining us. This is actually our second live stream of the month of May. Earlier, we were at PAX East in Boston, where also a bunch of people showed up in person, which was an incredible delight to meet so many people I only knew as online names, and to ham it up in front of a live audience was pretty fun. So we just wanted to say thank you for that. That was our first big live event in a long time, and y'all showed up. So hopefully that means we can do more. And the only negative of that event, we were not joined by Dork.
Yes.
Due to visa issues.
Yeah, it was really sad to be watching from the sidelines, but the hype in that room was electric. Like even being at home, but just rooting you guys, that was just amazing. So I truly hope that maybe in the future I'll be able to meet you guys in person. But for now, let's get into today's live stream, which we're talking about part 2 of our anniversary live stream with the Dead by Daylight Five Nights at Freddy's official live stream. And
It's time! It's time!
PAX,
It's
you guys got a
time!
little taste
Shit!
of
Okay.
what was coming with this chapter, but now we're going to be talking about the map, the new gameplay, and the anniversary event, which is right around the corner.
We just gave them an app, and now they're getting the full pizza.
Yeah, the new
Oh!
pizza.
So if you are new to Dead by Daylight, which I suspect some of you are, there are a lot of people here. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Hello, camera 2. If you're new to Dead by Daylight, I just want to quickly explain what's going on today. We're doing our stream, obviously, and generally we try to do these when we have either a release of the full chapter or, as is the case today,
I just wanted to get
PTB.
into this
If you don't know what
shit,
PTB
bro.
is, public test battle.
Beta.
Flipping knows.
Public
What it
test
is a
battle.
test tool for us on the development team. Truly, it's a chance for us to get the build out early, find some rough edges, anything that might not be working, and get it up to gear, up to snuff for the full release, which is coming on June 17th. So I just wanted to set the stage for you in case you didn't know what PTB is, because we'll mention it a few times. But that is planned to go live as soon as we wrap up the show here today, if we time it perfectly. So stay tuned.
Okay.
All right. So Five Nights at Freddy's is our most requested chapter of all time. You have wanted this for a long time. FNAF fans have wanted it for a long time. DVD fans have wanted it for a long time. I have wanted it for a long time. Now it's actually happening. So let's not delay any longer. We'll show you what's coming in the show.
Oh shit, they're showing it! Oh shit!
So we're gonna kick things off with a segment that you've been waiting for: Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, playing as Springtrap. And
Holy
hopefully
shit,
we're gonna
they're
have
showing it!
Uzo
Oh,
back
shit!
up to talk about Springtrap's gameplay, but also
Holy shit,
the
it's actually
Freddy's
happening.
Fazbear
Okay.
Pizza map.
Come on,
Yes, and
please,
then next,
please,
I'll be joined on the couch
please.
with Justin Banks, who's going to break
Please.
down this year's anniversary event and show us everything that's going to be happening for this last Twisted Masquerade. Then we'll have a new face on the couch, which is going to be Hollis from the product team, who's going to be running through
Oh,
the latest collections
my
that'll be rolling
God.
into the fog here in a couple of months. And then after that, Eric and I will be back on the couch to talk about the Dead by Daylight Creator Program, which I know a lot of our content creators out there are at the edge of their seats waiting to hear news about, so stay tuned.
And we also have another thing to share with you that is new. Maybe you saw it in your news yesterday in the game. Little spoiler. We're going to be talking about the extremely cool new Dead by Daylight stats tracker that's coming up. We're going to be able to look at your in-game stats and progress as you play, which is really neat.
Yes, I cannot wait to see how many times I've died. After that, well, obviously, it's going to wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight live stream without having some Twitch drops. And we're going to have 3 amazing Twitch drops for players to go ahead and redeem on Twitch.
So we
make sure
got
you're looking at the
Firecracker
Twitch chat
badge,
or
Cool
looking at
Cake
the
badge,
QR
and Final
code to go
Feast
ahead and make
banner.
sure you're linking your behavior account so that you're not missing it. It starts today up until June 10th, but maybe, Eric, you want to tell us what we're going to get?
I do, although I don't know that it matches what's in the image. So we have 3 drops for you, but actually the first drop is a combo. You're going to get blood points as well as a smiling clown badge. Sorry, I don't. What I have written down versus what's in that image are not the same thing. So we're going to learn together what we get. Smiling clown badge, 200,000 blood points bundled together for watching 1 hour. A clown den banner for watching 3 hours, and a pin the tail on the Maurice charm for anyone who accumulates 6 hours of watch time. Oh, Maurice, how I miss thee.
I miss him. I have to do my little head pats at the map.
I know. I hope he returns to us soon. Before we dive in, one last thing we did want to mention if you've been around for a few weeks. We're running a charity program at the moment, which I've been so psyched about, tied to Aurella's release. And
Jesus
it has
Christ.
already, well, it's finished, but it
Wait, did they say that
has over
the public
$200,000.
testing
my
bill
God.
thing,
And that's
whatever
before
hell?
the multiplier that we're still calculating right now. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that charity. It's going to a really great cause, the Saint Justine Foundation here in Montreal, to help kids and their moms. So thank you, thank you. We'll announce the final number when we have it from the numbers people, but it is well over $200,000, so crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, without further ado,
Oh shit.
let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, playing
Welcome
a Springtrap,
home.
and bring out our dear friend Jay Guzzo, the killer's designer.
Yeah, I'm watching it. It's happening. That music. The music, though. Yeah, that music sounded Oh, that music. This new music, it sounds creepy. Oh, he's here.
Whoa! I was waiting for Jay to tell us when we're ready, but we're live. See, we told you it's live. You didn't believe us. Okay, so hi, Jay. Hi. So from the time that we announced that Five Nights at Freddy's was coming to Dead by Daylight, obviously the excitement has been off the charts for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, for DBD fans, for myself, maybe you, and you know, people are speculating. Who's the killer going to be? Are we going to get a map, et cetera, et cetera? We answered those things in a high-level way at PAX a few weeks ago. Indeed, we will have a killer Springtrap for the first time ever, you get to play as Springtrap instead of be terrorized by Springtrap. Well, if you're a survivor, you'll still be terrorized. And also, we'll be bringing in a new map. So Jay has come here to join us. And if you have watched streams before, you would know Jay from such hits as Chucky and also Dracula. Jay is the killer designer on both of those, as well as Springtrap. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm excited to be here.
I'm also excited for you to be here, Jay. So let's get into it. So as I mentioned, you worked on some pretty iconic licenses already. So when you were assigned Five Nights at Freddy's, what was it like when you first started working on that chapter?
It was really interesting. I didn't have a lot of experience with it. Excuse me, my throats are a little dry today. I was obviously aware of it. I mean, everybody is. It's become so iconic in such a short period of time. But I'm going to be honest, I didn't really realize how kind of deep the lore and the story went before I started kind of looking into this chapter. So it's been cool, and like the story is way more horrifying than I ever thought it would be, to be honest.
Oh yes, despite how cute it is, very horrifying. And actually, I think that's a very initial common ground DBD fans and FNAF fans will have. Deep lore on both games, much more than you'd expect. And once you dig in, it's really cool stuff, and it goes, like you said, it goes places.
Yeah.
So I guess the way you mentioned it, sounds like you had to do a lot of research to get up to speed.
Yeah, for sure. You know, one of my favorite things about doing licenses like this is they give me an excuse, I guess, a reason to become like a real big nerd about one specific franchise or IP. And that's always amazing. You know, Chucky, I got to watch all the movies, and Dracula, we played the games and watched stuff. So this one, I did the same thing. I jumped in. My main thing was YouTube and Twitch, watching streams. I watched 60 to 70 hours of content of some of the more popular streamers, I guess we can say, all through all the games, including the VR stuff and things. You know, not just to see the games and how they played, but also players, how they react, the community, how they react, getting the inspiration for the experience of FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, excuse me. And
I think that's a really special thing. You didn't just tackle it from a mechanics point of view. You wanted to understand the community. You wanted to understand the players, make them feel as welcome in DBD as possible. Dead by Daylight, sorry. No, we're going to be doing this a lot. It's just quicker to use acronyms. So I think that's a great touch. So any surprises you found along the way as you were doing that?
Yeah, I mean, this won't be a surprise to most people, but it was to me, was, like I said, just how passionate the community is. They're, like you said, it's very similar to DBD in that respect of like very passionate fans and very passionate community. People who kind of, they watch the trailers and they watch gameplay and they pixel peep. And they kind of start stringing things together, and I imagine there's at least a few Five Nights fans with like the boards with pictures and the string all over them.
Yes, which Jay, you're kind of famous for with Dracula. Hand drew some meme-worthy art, so maybe we'll have some more. But yeah, they're probably picking apart our outfits as we speak. Like, what does it mean? What is it? I just wanted people to see my cool new mint-colored shoes. That's all.
I just wanted people to see. I don't know if I can show it. My daughter bought me Freddy Fazbear socks for Christmas.
Got Freddy on the feet. Likewise, my son gave me his Freddy plush for good luck today. So we are loving it over here. So before we jump into the gameplay, why don't you tell us about how you started to approach the design of Springtrap?
Yeah, it was a really interesting one because obviously, if you know both games, gameplay-wise, they're pretty diametrically opposed. Five Nights at Freddy's is really about sitting still. You manage resources, particularly the battery, and try not to get killed. Whereas DBD is all about moving around, doing the gens. If you sit still, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Not a good strategy.
It's not a great idea. So it really became about kind of nailing down what the quintessential Five Nights at Freddy's experience is. Things like the security office, the battery power, all those amazing jump scares, and just kind of figuring out how to adapt that into the context of DBD.
Perfect. So with that transition, let's get into Springtrap specifically and his gameplay.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So one of the goals for Springtrap was to figure out how to lean into those jump scares, which are kind of the thing about the Five Nights at Freddy's games, right? Without making him just a straight up stealth killer, which was something we wanted to avoid. So I had this idea of doing something that we'd never really tried before, where we focus Springtrap kind of as a grab-based killer. Because
Oh my god, that's what he looks
they
like?
are inherently
Holy
jump scares into
crap.
themselves. It's right there. So we just kind of leaned into that and gave him more of those opportunities.
Oh my
There he is right there on the screen.
god.
by
There
the
he
way.
is, yeah.
I think we even have another one of him
That
doing a
is
little bit of a grab.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we also we gave him a
oh
pretty
my
unique projectile,
God.
which is really cool. So Springtrap has 2 weapons. I get to finally announce. I know the community have been talking about it. So he has a large pizza knife as his main weapon, and a heavy fire axe as his power.
He's got the axe. Oh shit,
So let's
that's
talk
so
about the
cool.
axe.
I
How do you
love
use
that.
the axe? How's it
Hello,
different
boy.
from projectiles that other characters in Dead by Daylight use?
Yeah, so it's a very unique. It's not going to play like any other projectile killer that you've tried before. We wanted to do
my
something a little
God.
bit interesting with it. So if you throw the axe and it hits something in the environment, whether it's a missed shot or it's deliberate, it creates an AoE that lasts about 15 seconds. And if a survivor walks through it, you get Killer Instinct on them for a short period of time. If you hit a survivor with it, kind of gets lodged in their back while you're chasing.
Kind of have an axe lodged in your back.
Just a
No
little
big
bit.
deal.
So they can remove it manually, or they can do it quicker in co-op with another survivor. As Springtrap, you can also retrieve it yourself. If you get in close, you can skip kind of the steps of downing the survivor and picking them up. You get in close to a survivor that has the axe embedded in them. You click the button, you grab the axe and the survivor at the same time. You get a cool little jump scare. and then
Oh
you carry
crap,
them
they
on your
actually
shoulder.
did have the jump scare.
A couple of little notes. One of them is
Why does he look
while you have
so
your projectile
freaking good?
available,
Oh
you
my
move at 4.4
god.
meters per second. There he is.
Yo!
But
He
once you've
looks
thrown the axe, you actually move
absolute
at 4.6
peak.
meters per
Holy
second, something that we've
crap.
never really done base kit for a killer.
Wow.
Some really interesting tactical choices, meaning that you have to recall the axe manually. It never comes back to you automatically unless you throw it out of the map because you can make a mistake. But yeah, as long as it's in the environment or in a survivor or whatever it is, you have to manually recall it.
So it lightens his load a little bit, makes him a bit faster.
Exactly.
Perfect. So that brings us to another unique part of his gameplay, and I think super iconic to Five Nights at Freddy's, the security office. So let's get into that.
Yeah. So it was really important for us to give the killer and the survivor a really kind of interesting shared experience in that space, which allowed us to also lean into the jump scares. And some of the ways we came up with was to introduce the security office, which is part of any trial that Springtrap is the killer. It's part of his power, but it acts as kind of a transitionary space. So we have 7 doors that appear randomly around the map at chest spawns. And these can be used by survivors or killers to teleport around the map.
Okay, we've seen this. We've seen
there
that
be a door.
before.
There it is. And survivors can also use them for surveillance. So as a survivor, you interact with the door. It brings up the camera view. You'll get the kind of iconic map view in the bottom right of all the different cameras. On the bottom left, you'll see your battery power, which we'll talk about in a second. You can see what's going on in the other doors. You can switch between doors. If you see something that, if it looks safe on the other end, you press the button. Your character goes into the security office, and then it's kind of like a hands-off, almost like a theme park experience where you see this first-person view going through the office, which is really cool.
And one thing you mentioned, again, just in case we have new folks playing, regardless of what map you're playing on, this functionality, the security room will be there as long as Springtrap is the killer in the match.
Yeah, exactly. And as a survivor, if you happen to see Springtrap through a camera, if you train your camera on him for a few seconds, he'll be revealed for a little bit for the whole survivor team.
Nice.
Oh,
And what about if, like, what if Springtrap goes in at the same time as a survivor goes in at a different door and they meet?
Yeah, so since they can both use the doors in the security office,
Yeah.
we wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for that interaction. So if a survivor is moving through that space from one door to the other, and Springtrap, excuse me, chooses one of those 2 doors, whether the one they're coming from or the one they're going to, he'll interrupt them in the security office for a fun little surprise.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
Awesome. I love all the little touches that the team has planted in there like that. I think the fans are really going to love it, including this. You mentioned the battery. Managing the battery is part of this as well. So how's that work in DBD?
Yeah, so survivors share a universal battery. It's shared amongst all of them. It drains a little bit, kind of ticks down per second while you're using the cameras. We didn't want players to just be the man in the chair and just sitting there and telling all their friends. So it drains a little bit using the teleporter to move around the map, takes off a big old chunk in one shot, and then you have to kind of manage that battery as a team. It slowly recharges on its own over time, but you have to kind of manage when and where you're using it. If the battery does run out, the security system, which is kind of the doors, the cameras, the office, goes into shutdown mode for 45 seconds. But Springtrap is not affected by the battery. So if the survivors have kind of overplayed their hand and they shut the security office down, they've kind of given up their one bit of power in this chapter, and Springtrap can still use the doors and bounce around and do whatever he wants.
Dangerous. Fantastic. But what about disabling the doors?
Yes.
Yes.
So to go back to the axe, if the killer hits either a camera or a door, the whole thing, with their axe, that door and the camera becomes unavailable to survivors. They can't use it to teleport away, they can't teleport to that door, and they can't see through the camera that's been disabled.
Got it.
When the killer retrieves it, that effect lingers a little bit. It becomes a really cool way of like, I need to scope this area out, but I don't want to be revealed or seen. You can disable the door, move around, use it to fake the survivors out.
Got it. But it's not permanent. The door can be used again after the axe has been retrieved.
Yeah.
After the,
Unless it's in shutdown, which means the survivors can't use it anyway.
Right. Cool. Okay. So speaking about moving around the map, which it sounds like we have a new exciting way to do that. One of the coolest things about the chapter, in fact, is the map. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is now a new map, a new level within Dead by Daylight for DBD fans, specifically in the Withered Isle realm. So what can you tell us about the map?
Yeah, so the art team and the level design team, much like me, they did a ton of research. And like, I don't say this just because we're doing the stream here, but it's becoming one of my favorite maps. I love it so much. In the same way that we worked hard at kind of integrating a lot of opportunities for jump scares into the killer gameplay, their team really wanted to make sure that they did the same when it comes to things like Easter eggs and scares around the map. So it really pays off if you're kind of an exploratory player a little bit.
Amazing. So are there some areas that you want to shout out that Five Nights at Freddy's fans might recognize?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot. You'll see a lot of the small references and stuff, but obviously we've recreated a lot of kind of the iconic areas from the game. But we're also letting you exit the pizzeria to explore the outside a little bit, which is really cool. And we wanted to kind of add a little bit more space to allow for more dynamic chases and whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the rooms, we've got the lobby, we've got the dining hall, of course, with the full animatronic band on stage. It's very cool. And we have the arcade, which is, it's all very kind of creepily decorated like a birthday party. And, we have areas like the kitchen and even the mechanical room, which is cool. And
we can see a little glimpse right there, too.
God.
yeah, so altogether, this should kind of feel like a formerly working pizzeria. And, of course, since it's Dead by Daylight, the entity's weird pustules and deformations are everywhere to remind you exactly of where you still are. And
You're
where
making a
stuck.
judgment call on those pustules there, Jay.
Oh my god.
But if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I think you're really going to love the map. They've done a lot of really cool work.
Yeah, it's super fun. And it looks really good, too. The art team did knock it out of the park. But also with Springtrap wandering around, it's like a terror. And I think for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, like, whoop, you're going to be in familiar territory.
Yeah.
So one other nice thing that we did mention on the PAX broadcast, but I do want to mention it again, we're going to have a separate queue for this map specifically, which means you want to go to the game and you just want to check out the map. Normally, in the past, you'd be in the general rotation of maps and all that. Now you can go straight in just to the pizzeria without having to hope that you get there. So it's going to be its own queue when you join the game.
Yeah, and that's a feature that's going forward with any chapter with a new map. You'll have a unique
Why are
queue
some
for
people
that
mentioning
new map,
about
which is
Pillow
really
Chase
cool.
too in the comments?
Perfect.
That's so stupid.
Okay, how about some last tips
Yep.
for survivors and for killer players?
Yeah, so for the killer, as Springtrap, get used to the arc of the projectile. As I said, it's super unique compared to other projectile killers. We've done something that really allows you to kind of pull off some pretty gnarly trick shots. We've seen some really interesting ones on our internal playtest. It's been super fun. So test that out, get used to it, and take advantage of the jump scares.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're playing with your friends, hearing them shout in your ear is always a great time. Yes. But for survivors, take advantage of the cameras and the doors. It may seem a little unsafe because you can be interrupted or whatever, but they're really valuable tools if you get used to them and you use it to reveal the killer and kind of scoping out the area. You'll get more of an advantage out of them than I think you realize at first.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Jay, thank you so much, as
Thank you.
always, for joining us on the couch with your wonderful work and the fun stuff that you've planted in there. Soon enough, people will get to play around with it. I know you're
Yeah.
going to be glued to your Twitch screen so you can watch
yes.
people play it and test it out. Thank you so much for joining us. The show must roll on. So next, we're going to bring out our friend Justin Banks to fill you in on DBD's anniversary event that's right around the corner.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, I thought they were. They didn't show the gameplay as I thought they would. Damn. Okay, well, I guess that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what else to do, but if it does come around, I'll probably do a live stream on it maybe again, I don't know. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Peace.